under route passes there. Brought down by Chris Taco after 13 yards. So first and goal for the Packers after the turnover off the interception by the Reapers. Cam hikes the ball. He's making some moves, and it is hit hard by Ricky Bobby after a 10-yard loss. So big sack there by Ricky Bobby.
They got to keep that up. Again, because I really don't see them going for field goals here.
Yeah, I don't even know if they know that.
Yeah, I don't know if they know that play.
Yeah. Under a lot of pressure. Quick pass to the outside, falls incomplete. Looks like it was Owen again, the intended receiver on that one. I didn't get a good look. But that is going to bring up 3rd and 20 from the 20-yard line. And the Packers are going to have to find a way to buy Cam some time. He's just under entirely too much pressure right now to really get a feel for – wow. Got a feel for Tino there.
They're not giving him room to breathe. He's not allowed to even think.
They're really not. Oh, look at that.
What? Okay.
All right. And
they have just learned what a field goal is.
Well, it's a good call. Let's get some points on the board there.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, there we go. Exactly. Never mind.
That was like, okay, guys, that's it. We're retiring. We're throwing the mic down. We called it, and it was going to happen. No, it's not happening. They're not.
So the Packers trolling the Reapers with a field goal formation before switching back to the bunch formation. Cam rolls out to his left. He scrambles back. He throws the ball into the end zone. It's anyone's ball.
Touchdown.
Wow.
50-50 goodness there.
Wow. Owen coming down with the ball. Somebody check that guy for elevator.
So surprised. I mean,
that was just thrown into a swarm of people, and Owen just saying, go, gadget, spring cleats, and bouncing up over all of them. All right. So just like that, the Packers taking advantage of a Reapers turnover, tying the score at 14 with 5 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah. Now this game got even more interesting.
More nail biting, guys. It is dead even once more.
No more nails.
All right. The Reapers set to receive. We've got Jazzy, Chris Taco, and Skinner back deep for the Reapers, and Tor set to kick off. Ball is kicked to the corner of the end zone, and looks like it's going to bounce out. So the Reapers are going to take possession on the 20-yard line, and we'll see if they're able to shake off that last series and put together a successful drive here.
You can't let that get to your head. You really got to just move forward and take it as another drive here.
Sure. And really there's no reason to let it get in your head. I mean, it's just one interception. The score is tied. It's basically a 0-0 game now. So
and you still got time. You got plenty of time.
Absolutely. Skinner scrambling and taking the ball himself, runs for 5 yards before being brought down by Odif, bringing up 2nd and 5 from the 25. All right, the ball is hiked. Skinner's scrambling out to his right, rolling back to his left, throws to the outside. Ball is caught by Chris Taco, who's still on his feet, but is brought down by Dante after a 12-yard gain on the play. So great little out route there by Chris Taco, who was able to pick up some pretty decent yards after catch on that one, bringing up 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Running.
Skinner.
Or not running.
Excellent read there. Zaney with his first reception of the night, I believe, picking up 19 yards before being brought down by Dante. So the Reapers able to find some receivers in open space there and pick up some decent yards there. They're across the 50 there into Packers territory now. So Lieutenant Dan, Skinner scrambling, dropping back deep, picking up the receiver short there. It is Kent Voss who comes back to help his quarterback, picking up 8 yards, bringing up 2nd and 2 from the 37-yard line. Yeah, that was a great heads-up play there by Kent. Saw his quarterback in trouble, dropping back deep, came up to assist.
Those comebacks are good.
Absolutely. All right, so that play by Skinner, picking up 2 yards, is going to bring up 3rd and inches on the 35-yard line. Scrambling out to his right, Skinner's looking downfield, scrambles back the other way, sees Ochocinco there, throws it up the middle short, but it falls incomplete. And that is going to bring up 4th and inches there for the Reapers. So
not even a question.
Yeah, you go for it. All right, Skinner takes the ball. He rolls out. He's going to step across, pick up the first down, and get hit by Krevin after a pickup of 2 yards. So just enough there to take up the first down, keep the drive going there, bringing up 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Some breathing room.
Skinner initially showing run. Now he does cross. He's got one of the Lieutenant Dan's on his tail. I think that was Alf.
Yeah, it's Alf. The only one on the Packers is Alf.
Okay. All right.
Chris Taco and Skinner, they're on. Yes.
One of those.
I know it's difficult.
All right. So a great straight up run there by Skinner, picking up 11 yards, bringing up 1st and 10 from the 22. So Skinner scrambling to his right, throws crossfield in the middle, drops just short. It looked like Zaney was the intended receiver, but he couldn't get there in time. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 22. All right, Reapers lining up in a bunch right. Lieutenant Dan, Skinner. Why do I keep doing that? Scrambling around, dancing around, moving around, looking for a block. He scrambles back over to his left. He's got Roy right behind him.
So much time.
Gets the pass off in the end zone and intercepted. Jaden coming down with the ball on that. He's still on his feet. He's moving. He stumbled and finally brought down at the 25-yard line by Ricky Bobby. So the Reapers with an opportunity to go back up on the board, throwing a costly interception there in the end zone to Jaden, who brings it out 25 yards.
That was rough.
Yeah. That's going to put the Packers on the offensive side of the ball here with 1:40 left to go in the third. So we see Cam back in at quarterback for the second series in this half. Hikes the ball, throws it quick up the middle, falls incomplete. Looks like Owen was the intended receiver on that play. Just a quick little slant route there. Just slightly thrown ahead of him there.
Still a little off.
Yeah. All right. So for the Packers, there's a slight change offensively. Krevin is not in the game. You've got Roy Ochocinco and Owen on the left. You got Jaden, Michael Ramsey, and Dante on the right there. Cam hikes the ball. He scrambles. Looks like he might run, makes a move, but Zaney's not buying it and hits Cam for a loss of 5 yards, bringing up 3rd and 15.
He just dab. He did.
He didn't buy the footwork. He just ran straight into him.
Yeah.
3rd and 15. Cam scrambles back, and he's hit hard by Ricky Bobby. And the Packers moving the absolute wrong way right now. So that's going to bring up 4th and 28 from their own 7-yard line. And maybe somebody should.
I'd be getting screamed at to be punting this. But
maybe somebody should IM them and tell them they do have a punt formation.
I
Ball's thrown up, and looks like it was intercepted. Yes, and it was picked off by, was that Bizarre?
I thought they just didn't make it. Oh. Maybe I saw that wrong. No, it was a turnover. Jaden caught it, but he was a yard off.
Okay.
Biz just tackled him.
Yeah, that's good. I see it now. So successful pass, but unfortunately they just didn't get past the first down marker.
Yeah, it was so close.
Yeah, absolutely. Gutsy play. It almost paid off for him. It's just a yard short there. So turnover of downs after the incomplete there by Skinner. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Skinner looked like he was showing runs, throws short up the middle, caught by Zaney, who was brought down by Owen. I almost had that backwards. I'm so used to Owen catching those passes up the middle. But Zaney coming down with another reception there. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. So we are in the fourth quarter with the Reapers driving, trying to put some more points on the board. The score going into the fourth quarter is 14-all between the two teams. Skinner dancing around, gets the ball off. Looks like he's just going to throw that one out. Probably the best play. The coverage was really great in the downfield. And he was about to meet his friend Otis again. I'm pretty sure Skinner's kind of tired of that. So
Otis just wanted to give him a hug.
Yeah, right.
A really painful one, but yes, a hug.
All right, so the rollout is to the right, makes a move up the middle. He crosses, tries to get between two defenders, but is brought down by Alf after a 2-yard pickup. So that is going to bring up 3rd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Skinner scrambles to his right and left, and rolls back to his right, drops back very deep. Otis right behind him. Manages to get away. He's still keeping the play alive. He throws the ball up, and it is caught by Kent Voss, who comes back again to help his quarterback. Picks up 6 yards before being brought down by Krevin, who is in on defense. So that's going to bring up 4th and 2.
So hard to guard against that, especially late in the play.
Yeah, even if you have a secondary that communicates really well, usually as soon as the receiver comes back on that comeback route, the quarterback's throwing it, so you don't really have time to react. Another pass up the middle there to Chris Taco. So the Reapers picking up a first down, bringing up 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. So the Reapers once again threatening to score here. They're putting together a very successful drive after the turnover on downs. Skinner rolling out to his left, back over to his right, back over to his left. It looks like the Packers have dropped most of the players into secondary coverage, but bizarrely able to come up with the short pass and walk it in for the score.
Wow. Yeah, they needed that.
Yeah, that was just a great heads-up play there.
And now the momentum swing. They are back in the lead yet again.
All right, Jazzy back to kick the extra point. Kick is up and is good. So with 7 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in this game, the Reapers once again taking the lead with a score of 21-14 over the Packers.
Yeah, when I actually talked to some of the players in the Reapers, they were thinking that the score would be kind of like this. The game would be like this, and the score would be really close.
Mm-hmm. Well, these two teams, obviously they know each other so well. A lot of these guys played on the same team last year. They've been scrimming each other pretty regularly, from what I can tell.
Oh yeah.
So they know each other really well. It's really just come down to a matter of who's going to make the fewer mistakes, I think. All right, Dante receives the kickoff, gets out past the 20, brought down at the 23 by Zaney. So the Packers will have an opportunity to put some more points on the board here and tie the game. Formations for the Packers a little slow coming up. Cam taking his 3rd series under center. Ball is hiked. Cam scrambles out to his left and is hit hard by Zaney for another loss. This one 13 yards on the sack there, bringing up 2nd down and 23.
Yeah, this is looking familiar.
They're being relentless on him. They're not letting him breathe at all. He's not getting even time to throw that ball anywhere.
Absolutely. All right, scrambles to his right. He's in his own end zone, gets the pass off. He's got a receiver. Looks like it's Owen again. So the Owen, being the go-to guy there for the Packers. This time he's picking up 9 yards on the reception, bringing up 3rd and 14, and more importantly, getting the Packers out of that end zone, giving them a little bit of breathing room there to put something together here. All right, Cam scrambling out to his right. He's got Reapers all around him. They're closing in, looking for it. He gets the pass off, but that's going to be caught by Jaden, who comes back and helps his QB there, picks up decent yardage, 11 yards. Not enough for the first, but makes it 4th and short now. So manageable for this team. Jaden, with the heads-up play there, coming back, helping Cam, seeing he was under a lot of pressure. Quick pass out. Whew, that was
that was nice.
Once again, we've got Owen there, very close, but manages to pick up the 1st down before being brought down by Chris Taco. So conversion on the play there. The Packers get another set of downs. Cam scrumming out to his left, gets the pass out to the middle. This time to Jaden, who makes a couple of moves. He breaks to the outside, and look at him go! He's to the 30, to the 25, makes a move to the inside, back to the outside, and is caught from behind by Ricky Bobby.
That was a great run. Oh, my God.
He almost broke free there. So close.
He came very close to taking that one to the house there. Possibly ran out of sprint, tried to make a move, but caught from behind. But a great 43-yard pickup by the Packers there. Cam scrambling, and oof. Zaney says, I want some of those yards back. So he hits him for a 10-yard loss there. That is going to bring up 2nd and 20 from the 35-yard line. Cam scrambling to his right. Immediately is under pressure by Ricky Bobby, who makes a move and hits Cam for another loss. This one 8 yards on the play, bringing up 3rd and 28. And I tell you what, this Reapers defense is just suffocating tonight.
Oh, yeah. Very.
Ball is hiked. Cam dropping straight back, looking for some running room. He's got a receiver in the middle there. It is caught by Michael Ramsey, who picks up 24 yards, bringing up another 4th and short, this time 4th and 4 from the Packers' 18-yard line.
They really need this because they change possession. The Reapers can just kind of run the ball and kill time. So
yeah, absolutely. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game.
They do have all their timeouts, though.
That is true. Cam scrambling back. He drops straight back. Zaney's right. He gets the pass off, but it's batted down. And that is going to result in a turnover on downs. Zaney coming up with the huge bat down there.
Yeah, that was big.
So just like that, this really becomes a ball game for the Reapers to win or lose. Still some time left on the clock, but they have the opportunity to run the clock down a little bit, force the Packers to burn some timeouts there. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to keep it on the ground. Skinner scrambling for 3 yards before being brought down by Alf, bringing up 2nd and 7.
I would be 21-yard killing this clock. Wait, I don't know if he's just going to snap it real quick. It seemed like he snapped it way before 5 seconds left, but maybe he's going to actually start killing it now.
Well, I don't think the game clock was running at the time, but now it is.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So now he's sitting down, 17 seconds left to go on the play clock, and they are just going to let this clock run. Tick, 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 tick. Ball is high. Skinner scrambles around, showing pass, which is an interesting play. He runs up, gets cut off there. He's still scrambling around and is brought down by Toroff. But the clock is still ticking. 2 minutes and 27
Oh,
seconds
man.
left to go after Tor brings down Skinner for a big 13-yard loss on the play, bringing up 3rd and 20 from the 8-yard line.
Here's the nail-biting part.
So this is probably going to bring us up to the 2-minute warning. I would expect Skinner to hike the ball right before the 2-minute warning, rather, to run some extra time off on the clock there, and he does. He scrambles out to his left. He's cut off, looking for a receiver downfield. He's got a receiver. Oh, interception.
Oh. So this is what they needed. All right, here it comes.
Yeah, absolutely. My mic cut off. Darian Jr. is fighting sleep right now. But yeah, that was a huge play there by Cam there to pick up that interception and put the Packers within striking distance.
Yep, this is going to be big. All right.
All right, so with 1:49 seconds left to go in the game, the Packers have amazing field position at the 30-yard line. Cam hikes the ball, scrambles over to his left. He's got some room, but not much. Looks like he's going to – he was showing pass. He ends up – not sure what happened there. Did his own
wasn't a bat down, or at least it didn't look like it. But
showed the pass was incomplete, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Fun with the field there. The ball has disappeared to the Bermuda Triangle. That is going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. The clock stopped, though, so that's good for the Packers. Ball is hiked. Cam rolls. Well, it looks like there's dead ball penalty there. I'm wondering what the call is going to be here. I didn't see anybody move. I don't know about cadence. I wonder if this is related to that last play. It looked like maybe he threw it to a lineman who was in a block animation, so it wouldn't show that he caught the ball. So I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. Yep. So it looks like they're being penalized for an illegal forward pass there. I kind of thought that's what happened, but I didn't see a possession circle pop up, so I just thought it was just one of those mysteries of the field. But it does look like the ball was caught by a lineman who was in a block animation, and that's why we didn't see the possession circle pop up there. But that's going to bring up 2nd and 15 now from the 35-yard line with 1:39 seconds left to go in the game. Ball is hiked. Cam scrambling out, throws crossfield. A little bit of miscommunication, and that ball was dangerously close to being picked off. Bizarrely had a step on it, but the ball, thankfully for the Packers, falls incomplete there.
Definitely a miscommunication. Something went off.
So with that, that's going to bring up 3rd and 15 with 1:31 seconds left to go in the game. Cam scrambling around, dancing around, buying himself some time, passes the ball up, and that one is caught. Wow.
Oh.
Wow, Michael Ramsey stepping up, and I think somebody ought to tell Michael Ramsey he's in the wrong sport. He soccer kicked that ball right back up into his hands. Looked like it was going to hit the ground, but he's able to scoop it up, pick up 29 yards, bringing up 1st and 10 from the 1st and goal, rather, on the 6-yard line. Ball is hiked. Cam scrambling to his right, throws the ball up the middle, caught.
Oh.
Ow.
Wow.
And that is going to be another touchdown reception for Jaden. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we might be going into overtime in our first preseason game, or first week of preseason play there. 54 seconds left to go. Tor is lined up for the kick. Ball is put into play. Kick is up and good. So with 52 seconds left to go, we are all tied up at 21 between the Packers and the Reapers.
There's no overtime in preseason, right?
I don't
NFL preseason, no. So I would assume, yeah.
I would imagine not, but I don't know. I wasn't in on that discussion, so
that's why I'm surprised they didn't go for 2 there. But
well, if there's no overtime, then going out in a tie against a team like the Reapers,
well, they're so competitive though. That's why I thought they might do it.
Well, that's true.
They're not gonna feel satisfied with
But
that.
but yeah, that's true. All right, so with 44 seconds left to go, Skinner is going to take the Reapers down the field, starting at their own 34-yard line. Ball is hiked, scrambles around. He's got Ochocinco coming in, looking downfield. Ball is going to be thrown out of bounds. Had a receiver in the area, but the coverage was tight. That was probably the best decision. Just get the ball out instead of taking the sack, stopping the clock with 33 seconds left to go. All right, ball is hiked, scrambling to the left. He's going to run it. Picks up 7 yards before being tackled by Owen, and it looks like the Reapers are going to call a timeout here to stop the clock, with 23 seconds left to go.
This is one of those times they need to learn what the field goal is.
Well, I've experimented with field goals, and if they can get up to the 45-yard line, they're going to be in range, but it'll have to be a perfect kick. You'll have to kick it at 100% with that sprint boost, but it's doable. And I'm talking about the Packers 45, not their own.
Yes. That'd be ridiculous.
That would. Ball is up. Zaney comes down with the catch. He stumbled and is brought down.
So close to that.
And the Reapers are going to call another timeout. So a clutch catch by Zaney there, picking up 11 yards, converting the first down, and the Reapers stopping the clock with 13 seconds. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that is their last time out. No, they have one more. One more timeout remaining. Skinner faking the run. He drops back into the pass. He's scrambling around, looking for a receiver. Throws it. It is caught by Kent Voss. Oh, and he didn't get out of bounds. So that's going to cause the Reapers to burn their final timeout. Well, wait a minute now. Was there time left on the clock when they called
That's what I said. I didn't see any time.
No, there was no time left. That was it. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Unless they want to make one more play, okay.
I wasn't looking at it. Well, it looks like they put 2 seconds left on the clock there. So, so here we go.
Of course, they're gonna kick it.
Yeah.
All or nothing at this point.
Absolutely, and they are in range. They are well within range there. It's going to have to be a decent kick. Looks like Skinner is going to line up for the kick. We're waiting for everybody to get on their balls. Either way, this will be the final play of this game, I believe. Well, looks like, was that the Packers calling a timeout? Maybe trying to ice the kicker here a little bit?
Ice the kicker, and that's out. Oh, man, I've seen everything now.
Well, I mean, why not? I mean, you can't take the timeouts with you. You might as well use them, right?
True.
Kick is up. It's got the distance, but no, falls short.
Wow. Were they not sprinting? I don't know what happened there.
I don't know. It was accurate, just didn't have enough leg behind it there.
Well, now we just gotta wait for the refs to whatever the hell's going down there, since we have no way of communicating.
Yeah, and I'm not entirely sure what the rules are for preseason and overtime. I would imagine that there wouldn't be overtime, but we'll just have to wait and see. They may decide to let these teams just go for it.
Kind of looks like they're setting up to keep playing.
I'm surprised.
Oh my God! Somebody tell these teams that some of us have to work in the morning.
Exactly.
Yep, there it goes.
All right. So we are in the money rounds, ladies.
A preseason overtime game, really.
Just our luck.
Well, it was to be expected. They are not going to accept a draw.
They probably argued for this, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they probably argued with the refs. Like, no, we want overtime. We want it now. Give it to us, or we will kill you and all your family.
Well,
That's
you know
just-
what? It's been that kind of game where actually, let them play it out. It's been an exciting game. Yeah, let them go for it. Let them settle it on the field. Why not?
Yes, and not on us. I don't want him to be chopping my head later. Go ahead and finish your game. Just make sure to make it quick, please. Make it snappy.
All right. So if I am not mistaken, I believe the rules are that each team will get a possession. The Reapers will get a possession first, so they will need to score a touchdown. Field goals are not allowed. So if they do not score on their possession, the Packers at that point can win by field goal. All right, Skinner catches the ball. He runs it out past the 20, makes a move to the inside, and is brought down, and the field is going to act wonky.
As usual.
Yep. So they're going to have to move the chains here a little bit. He was brought down at the 24-yard line, so they'll just make the adjustment there, and we'll go from that point. And I think they're going to need to move the ball up a little bit. Looks like it's on the 21, and he was actually brought down on the 24. So, but it's easy for me to see from up here. So it looks like we're actually going to be starting from the 21-yard line. So the Reapers getting the first possession in overtime. All right, ball is put into place, so the Reapers will be starting at the 21-yard line. Ball is hiked, Skinner rolling out to his right, making a couple moves, rolling back to his left, throws the ball up the middle. He's got Zaney wide open there, who picks up the first down and a little bit more, picking up 17 yards on the play. So that is going to bring up second and -7.
-7. All right.
-7. Wow.
Yeah, this is the issue when you try to shuffle around things with overtime. The field doesn't really pick it up very well, so
It's confused. It's okay.
what are you going to do?
It's like it's preseason. What are you doing? This is not the time to be doing overtime. I'm lost.
Well, it's actually, in a way, it's good. It's a good experience for the referees down there to know what to expect if this situation happens in the regular season. So the ball is hiked. Skinner is going to take the ball across the line of scrimmage, makes a move, and is brought down after a 4-yard gain by Owen, bringing up second and 6. So the Reapers, just like in the I just lost my train of thought. The Reapers finding more success moving the ball. So Skinner dancing around, buys himself some time, throws the ball up the middle. He's got Zaney, who makes a move, looks like he's dancing around, and is finally brought down by Owen after a pickup of 21 yards. So the Reapers having success in the middle there.
That was
Zaney
good. It was open for a little while.
Yeah, Zaney finding some open space there and able to help Dan there. All right, he's going to run the ball, and he's going to inch his way forward and pick up the first down. So another conversion there, giving the Reapers 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. All right, so the ball is hiked. Skinner scrambling to his left, throws back to the right. Is caught. The crossfield pass caught by Jaden, who picks up 15 yards before being brought down by. Oh, I said Chris Taco caught the pass, brought down by Jaden. It's late, and I'm getting confirmation that the referees did consult the teams and they wanted to go for it, and the referees were cool.
Oh yeah.
All right, ball is thrown to Jesus. No, it's thrown out of bounds there.
Moon ball.
Not an obvious receiver in the area there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 on the 14-yard line. So thank you, Horns, for the confirmation there. All right. Skinner scrambling to his right, rolling back to his left. He's got some pursuers there, Alf and Odif on the contain there, forcing Dan to drop back. He gets the pass out, and it thankfully falls out, hits the bound and skittles out of bounds there.
His was just getting open when he was throwing it out. He was doing a very small comeback there, which Skinner likes to hit, but it was a little too late.
Well, he had a Packers defender there too who was closing in on that route. If that ball had been a little bit higher up, that he might have had a play on it. It's bringing up 3rd and 10. Skinner hikes the ball. He scrambles around looking for a receiver. He's got Jazzy in his face on the contain. Odif, who, man, it's getting late. And it's Alf who comes down with the sack. So he hits Skinner for a 9-yard loss on the play, bringing up 4th and 19. So again, field goals are not allowed on this first possession. So they'll either have to convert for a first down or actually score on a touchdown there. Ball is thrown into the end zone. It's going to be deep and it's going to fall incomplete. So that is going to result in a turnover on downs. The Packers now with an opportunity on their first possession to actually put this game away. Now, according to the rules of overtime, all the Packers have to do at this point is kick a field goal to win the game here in overtime. All right, and Cam is under center for the Packers, and they are set for their first possession here in overtime. Scrambling out to his left, rolls back to his right. He's got 2 Reapers right in his face, and he throws the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, not much you could do there.
All right, so that is going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Cam hikes the ball, scrambles out to his left and to his right. Throws the ball. He's got a receiver wide open. It's Owen who's breaking down the field. He's to the 25. He's to the 20. He's to the 10.
Oh. So close.
Huge play by Owen. And if the Packers come away with this win, I already know who the player of the game is for me, y'all. And
I'm
it looks
still
like
thinking of mine.
Looks like the Packers are going to line up. They're going to go ahead and go for the win here with the field goal. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion on the Packers in terms of personnel on the field. So it looks like they're going to call a timeout there. Now, in overtime, each team has 2 timeouts instead of the usual 3. So the ball is put back into play. Looks like the Packers have got themselves squared away. Tor lining up for the potential game-winning field goal here with 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in overtime. Ball is up, and it is good. So after an amazing game, a very exciting game, a very exciting overtime, the Packers are going to pull away with this one by a score of 24-21. Congratulations to the Packers for a well-fought, hard-fought win. Congratulations for the Reapers. They played a heck of a game. It really could have gone either way.
Oh yeah, they both played well.
So this game lending credence to the argument that these two teams are top contenders in this league right now. So congratulations to both teams for a great game, very entertaining game. So before we leave, we need to pick out a player of the game. You've already heard mine. I'm sticking by it. The Packers had a lot of great players out there, but it seems like we were calling Owens' name all night. Came up with some clutch catches, including that big 69-yard catch to put the Packers in field goal range to win the game. So what do you guys got?
I have to agree. I got to say Owen. That's the one I heard the most. I mean, part of me wants to just give it to Toroff, but I think that'd be wrong way to look at it. So I'll go ahead and, I'd say Owen.
Yeah, it was definitely Owen. He was basically the playmaker today for the Packers. He got them what they needed, and just at the end when you thought he couldn't run anymore, he just pulled off 69 yards and got them the field goal positioning.
All right, yeah. So looks like it's unanimous. Congratulations to Owen for winning player of the game in this very exciting game, very exciting opening weekend so far to UFL football. So I think that is going to conclude our broadcast. I want to thank AJ and Neebs for being up here. I'm sorry I didn't get you didn't get to hear more of them, but doing the play-by-play against with teams that don't stop to breathe, it's kind of hard to stop.
It happens. I mean, it's really hard to not stop the play-by-play to go back to us when you're saying a play over and over again.
All right. So once again, before we leave, I do want to thank everybody who attended the game here live and those watching on the stream. Again, if you're interested in participating in the UFL in any capacity, whether as a player, a streamer, a commentator, or a referee, or if you have a business and would like to sponsor the UFL, please reach out to us. Any new players can reach out to anybody in the league, but especially to my colleague Neebs here. Who's the player liaison again for the Players Association. If you're interested in streaming or commentating, you can reach out to Greg Stella. If you're interested in refereeing, Horns or Mega is your contact. And if you are a business owner and would like to sponsor the league, you can reach out to Marlo Edenflower. So with that, my name is Darian Humphreys.
I'm AJ.
And I'm Neebs, Nabs, and everything else that people name me.
That guy over there. And we will see you tomorrow night. We have another